All right. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
हाँ जी, गुड मॉर्निंग मैम.
All right. So yesterday we have discussed about simple, compound, and complex sentences. I'm sure this is clear to everyone. See, this is very important to write in writing task 2 as well as in task 1. Unless you don't write simple, compound, and complex sentences in your writing, scoring more than 6 band is really tough because examiner is looking for such sentences, a range of sentences in your writing. Okay, so if examiner won't be able to find such sentences in your writing, surely he won't consider your writing as like good score writing, right? So we need to understand the importance of these three categories of sentences. Earlier, surely, like you have been using such sentences since your childhood कि कैसे simple sentence बनाते हैं. We are making simple sentences, although we are using all the conjunctions also, but the like pain area is we don't know how to use them correctly. All right. So I've been checking many students' copies every day, like as a IELTS trainer. So I find this: people are not aware about punctuation mark. People are not aware about like generally how to use conjunctions properly, what is clause, and how they need to write independent and dependent clause. So on the basis of these three categories of sentence formation, we would be able to understand कि इन different sentences को हमें किस तरीके से बनाना है. Surely now it looks very easy and very simple in front of you that ठीक है, सिंपल सेंटेंसेस इसलिए बनते हैं, कंपाउंड इस तरह से बनते हैं, कॉम्प्लेक्स इस तरह से बनते हैं. But when it comes to practice, it is anyhow different story. So every day we need to practice such thing. Every day you need to write one essay and you need to implement not all. If you are not able to write all the conjunction, or definitely it is very tough to use all the conjunction in one essay, but try to use 4 or 5 conjunctions every day. Once you start using them on regular basis, चीजें काफी easy हो जाएंगी, and when you would be writing your final exam, things would be much easier and you would be able to score really high band score. Am I clear till here? Now, so yesterday we have studied that how we can write or how we can use this white bus. So through a white bus, it is very easy to understand the concept because इतनी सारी conjunctions को याद करना बहुत tough हो जाता है. हमें नहीं पता लगता कि although, even though, until, unless, since, so that, तो कुछ को हम skip भी कर देते हैं. बट इफ वी हैव अ फॉर्मूला इन हैंड, लाइक बचपन से ही हमने सीखा है ना कि फॉर्मूला करते हमारे दिमाग में चीजें बैठ जाती हैं एंड इट मूव्स टूवर्ड्स लॉन्ग मेमोरी, राइट, लॉन्ग टर्म मेमोरी. तो अगर हम फॉर्मूला के बेस पे कंजंक्शंस को भी यूज करते हैं तो इट वुड definitely prove to be beneficial for you. और एग्जाम में भी when you are writing your essay, I always suggest my student कि आप power technique को use करो. So we would definitely discuss power also in class. So you should use power. So when you're doing power during the exam, always write these conjunctions name on the top, so that when you would be writing your essay, you can just pick the conjunction and you can uh, make the sentences accordingly. Okay. तो हमने ये डिस्कस किया कि AWHITEBUS के बेस पे डिफरेंट कंजंक्शंस आती हैं. ठीक है. तो फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट वी हैव स्टडीड अबाउट द कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन. नाउ कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन, for contradiction you can use 5 conjunctions. This is although, even though, even if, however, and though. Now these all 5 conjunctions we can use in the same way. There is no difference in these two. So you can use these conjunctions in the same way in the form of contradiction. जब हम contradiction के sentences बनाते हैं, like since your childhood you have learned this thing that but हम use करते हैं for contradiction. ठीक है. तो वैसे ही आपको although, even though, even if, however, and though को use करना. But surely when you're using these conjunctions in 2 sentences, आपको but use नहीं करना, because but is your like with the help of what we make compound sentences, not complex sentences. तो इस difference को समझना है आपको. So this way we can make a contradiction sentences. जैसे कि यहाँ दो sentences बने, you can just read it easily and understand it. However, I'm fully prepared about my entrance exam. I don't feel like passing it. तो पहला एग्जाम आपका पॉजिटिव है और दूसरा नेगेटिव. तो ये दिमाग में रखना whenever you are writing, whenever you are making contradiction sentences, और आप ये 5 के 5 conjunctions में कोई यूज कर रहे हो contradiction के लिए कोई भी एक conjunction, तो हमेशा ये दिमाग में रखना कि अगर मेरा एक क्लॉज पॉजिटिव है तो दूसरा नेगेटिव होगा, अगर एक नेगेटिव है तो दूसरा पॉजिटिव, अगर पहला पॉजिटिव है तो दूसरा नेगेटिव. सो दिस वे यू वुड बी मेकिंग or you would be using the contradiction conjunctions. Now next and very important concept is reason. अब reason के लिए हम क्या use कर सकते हैं? Because, since and as. I'm very much sure कि ज़्यादातर बच्चे because को use करते हैं, but I am also sure they are not aware about since and as कि हम because की जगह since and as का भी use कर सकते हैं. अब since का use आपके दिमाग में होगा कि हम point of time के लिए use करते हैं, जैसे हम use करते हैं ना that I have been doing this work since 2002 or since my childhood I have been doing this work. तो ये भी ठीक है, but आप जब conjunction की form में use करते हैं वो preposition हो गई. जब हम conjunction की form में use करते हैं तो हम use करते हैं since का और as का use बिकॉज की फॉर्म में. तो बिकॉज अगर आपको लगता है कि ओवर यूज्ड है एंड आई डोंट वांट टू यूज दिस कंजंक्शन एंड अगेन, सो अ ब्यूटीफुल कंजंक्शन इज फॉर यू, दैट इज सिंस एंड एज. So same way you can use this conjunction. There is as such no difference in between because and since. So if you're using because, उसे rub करके आप since कर दीजिए. It's kind of a synonym you can use in such a way. I didn't go for movie because I was not feeling well. So you can easily use since here. I didn't go for movie since I was not feeling well. I didn't go for movie as I was not feeling well. तो बहुत आराम से आपको a conjunction use कर सकते हैं. And then आती हैं हमारी 3 conjunction for the conditional sentences, if, unless and until. Now if, unless and until are not synonym for your information. If we can use it for hypothetical and conditional sentences, जैसे कि if I'll work hard to achieve my targets, achieving highest marks can be easy for me. तो अगर, इसका मतलब होता है अगर, like अगर मैं ये करूं तो मेरे लिए ये करना काफी easy हो जाएगा. Unless and until का हम यूज करते हैं, दोनों को सेपरेट यूज करना है. आपने कभी भी unless और until को इकट्ठा यूज नहीं करना. I've seen many students, they use unless and until together, like they make a sentence unless and until I don't come, please don't move from your bed. So that way they use it. So you cannot use it unless and until both. You can use either way, like unless or until, right? So दोनों का मतलब सेम है, until and unless का, but दोनों को आपको अलग अलग फॉर्म में ही यूज करना है. So you can just read this sentence. Okay, unless you don't work hard to achieve your targets, achieving highest marks would not be easy for you. Achieving highest marks would not be easy for you until you don't work hard to achieve your targets. So isko, you need to do much practice on this, then only you would be able to use them frequently. Otherwise वो चीज frequent use नहीं हो पाएगी. You need to use them on frequent basis. Surely how you would use it, you need to write an essay, because you guys are preparing for IELTS exam, IELTS. So for that we need to write an essay for the writing task 2. So try to use as much as conjunction in your writing task 2, so that when you would give exam you would be efficient enough to write such conjunction in a very easy way. Okay, now next and very beautiful category is whereas, while and comparison. However, we use this conjunction for comparison. अब ये तीनों के तीनों conjunction आपके task 1 and task 2 दोनों में use हो सकती हैं. task 1 में हम comparison करते हैं बार ग्राफ में, लाइन ग्राफ में, पाई चार्ट में, टेबल में, मैप में भी हम कंपैरिजन करते हैं. तो हम while, whereas and however तीनों कंजंक्शन को कंपैरिजन फॉर्म में यूज कर सकते हैं. कंपेयर हम कब करते हैं? व्हेन वी आर कंपेयरिंग टू थिंग्स और मोर देन टू थिंग्स टुगेदर. सो वी कैन यूज दीस कंजंक्शन. इन फैक्ट वी कैन यूज दीस कंजंक्शन फॉर द राइटिंग टास्क 2, फॉर द इंट्रोडक्टरी as well as for the conclusions, because in the introduction and conclusion sometimes we get essay in such a way कि हमें दो categories को कंपेयर करना है कि कुछ लोग इस तरीके से सोच रहे हैं whereas other believe in such a fashion, तो हम वहां पे whereas while and however का यूज बहुत आराम से कर सकते हैं. So you can use them in a very easy way, but surely it won't happen overnight. It needs practice and it needs days practice, right? So I'm not saying that in a day or two you would be able to start writing like a very efficient essay. It won't happen. You need to devote time, you need to devote hours and hours to practice this, because see, content writing is one of the major things which you need for writing task, right? Because examiner is looking for good content, and you can produce good content only by using multifarious categories of sentences. And this is the best area, and this is the best way you can start using and start implementing the conjunction while making different categories of sentences, and surely you would be able to score good in this. Now, boys are very, so this I have made it yesterday. I have made this sentence for you. Boys are very good in adopting football, whereas girls usually opt for dance. तो यहाँ पे boys and girls के बीच का comparison हो गया. Some people believe that giving toys to kids is good for their development. However, other believe it's not worth giving. तो दो point of view का discussion हो गया, ठीक है? तो comparison किसी भी चीज में हो सकता है, ideas में भी हो सकता है, thought में भी हो सकता है, लोगों के बीच में भी हो सकता है, liking के बाद बीच में हो सकता है, disliking के बीच में हो सकता है. तो anything you can pick in comparison, there is no limit on it, right? So that way we make your comparison sentences. Now we are remaining with these conjunctions: as long as soon and as much as. Now these are the three beautiful conjunctions. We can use it in such a way that you can implement these conjunctions in such a way कि आपको बहुत आराम से आप इनको यूज कर सकते हैं. अब as long as का क्या मतलब होता है कि जब तक, ठीक है, वो अनलेस एंड अनटिल को भी हम जब तक की फॉर्म में ही लेते हैं. एज सुन एज, जैसे ही, मतलब हम बोलते हैं ना कि जैसे ही मैं आया और ये हो गया. as soon as I arrive I saw this, ठीक है. एंड as much as मतलब आप किसी का कंपेयर कर रहे हो, as much as she loves me I love her back, same thing. So that way you can use these conjunction. As long as he promises to be careful while driving. अब इसका क्या मतलब बना इस सेंटेंस का? As long as he promises to be careful while driving. जब तक वो ये प्रॉमिस करेगा ड्राइविंग, सेफ ड्राइविंग करने के लिए, ही कैन ड्राइव माई न्यू होंडा कार. तो वो कर सकता है, मतलब बिकॉज जब तक वो प्रॉमिस करेगा, जब वो प्रॉमिस तोड़ देगा श्योरली ही वोंट गेट माई कार, बट जब तक वो प्रॉमिस करेगा ही कैन यूज माई कार, राइट. शी कैन स्टे एज लॉन्ग एज शी वांट्स. तो जब तक वो रहना चाहती है वो रह सकती है. कि आई विल ट्रीट यू वेल एज लॉन्ग एज. So this is as long as sentence. I will treat you well as long as you remain loyal. तो जब तक आप loyal रहोगे मैं आपको treat करूंगा. So this is the way you need to make as long as sentences. You can either use these conjunction in the beginning or in between, so there is no problem. Now next is as soon as. As soon as we can afford it, we will मूव आउट टू दी सबब. जैसे ही हम अफोर्ड करना शुरू कर सकते हैं, जैसे ही हम अफोर्ड कर पाएंगे हम मूव हो जाएंगे, ठीक है, जैसे ही. एंड एज सुन एज आई ओपन द फ्रंट डोर आई स्मेल द डिस्टिंक्टिव अरोमा ऑफ फ्रेश कॉफी. जैसे ही मैंने डोर खोला, ठीक है, ये इसका मतलब होता है जैसे ही मैंने डोर खोला मुझे एक डिफरेंट अरोमा मिला. लाइक आई फाउंड अ डिफरेंट डिस्टिंक्टिव अरोमा ऑफ अ फ्रेश कॉफी. Now, next is as much as. तो as much as in Hindi we use a term जितना, ठीक है, जितना वो करते हैं उतना ही मैं करती हूँ, या like जितना आप इसमें efforts डालेंगे उतनी ही आपको like success मिलेगी. He likes hockey as much as he likes basketball, ठीक है. As much as you put efforts towards this target, it is easy for you to achieve it. It would become easy for you to achieve it. तो इस तरीके से आप ये तीन कैटेगरी के sentences को बना सकते हैं. If anybody has any doubt in this, you can send me or you can message me in the chat box. I'll read the chat box and I'll revert back to you with that. But I want कि आप इन सबको ज्यादा से ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस करें. I will share this particular like list in the link like mentioned below, and I will share also with you like through the WhatsApp, like in the WhatsApp also I'll share this particular link, so that you can practice these conjunctions at home, and you would be able to use them in frequent way while writing an essay as well as you're writing task one. In fact, it is not only beneficial for the academic student, it is beneficial for any kind of content writing. Like it's not only for the IELTS exam, but if you want to become a good writer, if you want to develop your writing skills or content writing skills, these are the conjunction would surely help you to write anything in better way, to express anything in better way, to explain anything in better way. So I want everybody of you, please practice such things on daily basis, so that you can get better results out of it. Now anybody has any doubt, if you have any doubt, you can just share with me through your WhatsApp, or in the chat box you can send me the like problems if you have. Surely I'll revert back. Now, this is what the end of today's session. Surely tomorrow there won't be any session, but surely on Monday, exact at 10:30, we would start with the new grammar topic. So surely it would be a new topic. But I want that before that, you just practice these three categories of sentences at home at the max, so that at least like when you would be practicing next week your writings, you won't face any kind of difficulty. But anyhow, if you have any doubt in these conjunction, you can ask me, no problem. I will definitely revert back you.